Another Brink TV exclusive.
Good evening, everybody. Of course, it's Young Brink, your host. You're tuning in to Brink TV. Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering why we're out here in the cold. It's actually a situation going on that we just really want to get some more education about. You know what I'm saying? Of course, a lot of you are familiar with the situation that's going on with the Kelloggs Plant here in Memphis, but a lot of the audience isn't aware of it. So we have Kevin Bradshaw here. He's just going to fill you guys in on the situation. Let's see, you know, how we can get it resolved and hopefully, like I say, bring more awareness to the importance of having unions. So, but before we start this interview, I just want to let you guys know this is not an attempt in any way to belittle or bash or sling mud at the Kelloggs company. We're not trying to do that. Basically, just trying to bring awareness to the situation. So, Kevin, basically, just give us a brief outline of what's going on. Why are you guys out here?
Well, we're out here right now because we got locked out by the company on October 22nd. And the reason we got locked out because we wasn't willing to agree to some of the different proposals that they had. And a lot of those proposals had already been negotiated last year in our master contract. And being that said, those proposals dealing with health care and benefits and wages have always been negotiated on the master level within the history of bargaining and cereal here at Kellogg's. So they wanted to impose those proposals on the local level, in which we legally didn't have a right to do. So the company got upset about it and, you know, pushed their hand and locked us out. And that's where we out here now with no health care, no benefits.
So, I mean, just kind of tell me, like you mentioned that no health care, no benefits. Like, was there actually a time limit or a time frame, a window of you could still have it, or they just cut it off immediately?
Funny you said that. Most companies, they give you at least 30 days. But with us, you know, they wanted this so bad that they threatened us on October the 16th. The expiration date was October 20th. And they told us as of the 22nd, 7 a.m., we wouldn't have any health care, no benefits. So we actually have been out of work since October the 7th anyway. So no one's worked since October the 7th. And we have a lot of kids, you know, a lot of family, a lot of elderly people that work here. We have people been here for 53 years because Kellogg's pay good wages. You know, that's no secret. And they pay those good wages because they can afford those good wages. And those wages have been negotiated with the history of bargaining at Kellogg's for a real long time.
So with this situation, like, I mean, is there anyone working, or did they fill you guys' positions, or like what happened?
Well, they have temporary workers, or what we call scabs. You know, that's the street slang, scabs, and they are mostly imported from different parts of the country, most out of Ohio and Michigan. But the company is on, I believe, in Mexico now. A company called IMAC, and that's what they do. They go around and they do strikes and lockouts, you know, just to satisfy corporate greed.
So, in the event that this situation is resolved, what happens to the scabs, as you call them?
They go back to their homes and do what they do. I mean, live their own different lives. I mean, we have no regrets or mad at them because they're providing a wage and income for their families as well. It's just a tactic that was used by the company, you know, to belittle us and take away from us because of something that we can't negotiate anyway.
Right. Now, like I said, to kind of educate the younger audience, because I'm 26 years old, let's educate the younger generation on the importance of a union.
Well, most people, you know, that don't understand or know anything about unions, you don't have a union, you get what the company wants you to have. When you work with a union or any type of union affiliation and organize, you get what the company is able to pay. And a lot of companies don't want that because there's more money for them unless they got to pay out. But that's the whole reason for being organized. That's so you get fair, you get treated fair. Right. Without a union, you know, a company can tell you a whole lot of different things, and you may think you're making a pretty good wage, but actually they're still saving money. And you know, the American way is more for less, but you know, American man and woman, you know, young or old, you want what you're worth. And the union put pressure on company to pay the people what they're worth. There's no hidden incentive or anything for the union itself. It's just that the people get treated fair.
Right. So basically, the whole goal is to be treated equally.
Right.
Okay. Now, one thing I'm gonna say, we're gonna close this interview out. I want you guys to, when you're sitting at breakfast, you know, and you're eating your Frosted Flakes or whatever, I want you to think about these guys because, like I said, they're really out here. They're fighting for a goal. They just want equality, like we all do. It's not a white thing. It's not a black thing. We just want to be treated equally. So is there anything else you want to tell the people before we go?
I'd just like to say thank everybody in the city of Memphis for all the support. The cars coming by, people dropping off food and drinks and gifts and money and stuff like that. And we just really appreciate the support.
And that's what it is. Now, you guys make sure you, if you want more information on the situation, you can check out the Brink TV Facebook page and check out this next interview. Yeah.